Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Yeah, hi. Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing great and thank you for asking. And what about you, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm also doing great. Fantastic. Thank you for asking too.
Can I introduce myself?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you can see my name on screen. I'm Radis and basically I'm from Nepal. Currently, I'm talking to you from Saudi Arabia, where I'm working at a restaurant as well as coffee shop as a waiter. It's been more than 3.5 years I'm in Saudi Arabia. Talking about my schooling, I have done plus two, and after that, I had to drop out my schooling. It's all because of financial crisis, and then I had to take my family responsibility and moved in Saudi. So currently I'm in Saudi Arabia.
Okay. So it's been like 3 months. You
Three,
have been there?
it's been more than 3.5 years I'm here.
Years. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's great. So, like, how did you get that job there?
Okay, for getting a abroad, like a job in abroad, it is not that much of difficult. But if you don't know about how what kinds of process through you'll have to go, might it is going to be so very hard and complex. For me, it was also so very hard. So initially, I had no idea where I should go, what I have to like take, and what kinds of things it is going to be necessary for that. So one of my brother-in-law, he show me path where you'll have to go and what kinds of certificates or CV you need. So he told me. So I
Mm,
was like, if you want to move in abroad, then first you will have to find some good embassy. It's called consultancy
yeah.
embassy where you can apply for visa, and visa would be work visa, student visa, or visit visa as well. So you can
Mm,
what is your purpose to moving in abroad? So if you are looking job in abroad, then you should apply for work visa. And I would say if you are moving in abroad, so might you have to pay money if you are taking help from embassy then.
mm-hmm.
So I had to
Yeah.
pay 2 or 3 lakh, like 2 lakhs money when I moved in Saudi. And that time's money, it was so much of like high, like a 2 lakhs in Nepal.
Yeah.
So even then, like getting a just job, I had to pay. So that time they will also test you either you are medically fit or not. Because medical it is also important in abroad because every years they will test your medical, and
Mm,
if
okay.
some problem if you have, then might your company it is going to send you. But if you don't have problem, then it's okay, you can stay as long as you want. So I'd say just moving in abroad, just you will have to find good embassy. There you will have to give your
Mm,
CV. You'll have to mention where you want to go, what kinds of job you need. So according your CV, they will find job, and for that you will have to go through interview. And after
okay.
completing interview, you'll get visa, and for that you'll have to pay money, maximum 2 or 3 lakh
Mm-hmm.
if you are coming in Gulf country. But if you want to move in European country, so might it is going to be so very expensive. I say above you'll have
Oh,
to pay 5 lakh, 6 lakh, 7 lakh for European
oh my
country.
God.
So that is a
Okay,
process,
so
I'd
you
say.
Okay, okay. So, you already completed, you cracked that interview. So after that, you had to pay money over there to get the
Yeah.
job. Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
after it's called like a demand letter where there would be like a mention different kinds of job. Like some would be like a
Hmm.
waiter, like a barista, maybe like a supervisor, manager. So what is your position?
Okay.
So you'll have to give
Hmm.
interview on that position, and might it is not going to be difficult interview. But I would say
Okay.
if I'll share my own experience how I gave the interview. So initially what's happened, I was
Hmm.
so very introvert kind of person. I had no social skill, and because of that, so even I was rejected by 3 interview. I could not select it.
Oh.
And I would say it was
Hmm.
a really tough time for me. I always used to think how I'm going to crack this interview. So having a burning desire is helped me to work on communication skill and then give interview.
Hmm.
And when I work on it and gave interview, I got selected. So I'd say it was my dream job which I wanted to do, no matter what kinds of job I'm doing. But even then, I wanted to come here in Saudi Arabia as a waiter position, and I'm here on that position. So I'm really glad. But the interview, I'd say
Okay.
it is not going to be difficult if anyone they want to
Hmm.
get a
Okay.
job in abroad. Then
Just you have to like after that simple interviews, you have to pay over
Yes.
there. So that's why you got
Mm.
job over there.
Because
So
like being as an introvert, it is really hard to even talk with the other person. And in my
Mhm.
village, I was the person who was not able to even talk with my relative. And when I was studying in schools, always I used to hide myself in a corner. Like there were like
Mhm.
lots of friends, but they used to like enjoy a lot. They used to go in catering with the other person. But I am the person always used to sit idle in class and
Right.
doing something else. So I was
Mhm.
really, I can say I faced lots of problem, lots of struggle because of being an introvert. But later, so like when I had to move in Saudi, that times I realized, like in being an introvert, it is not going to help you to get any
Exactly, yeah.
opportunity.
I was also,
Mm.
I was also initially when I start my journey. So that time, I was so much introvert person. Like I didn't take any initiate like to talk with the people. Like, but when the someone asks me anything, so that time just I reply over there. Otherwise, I don't take initiative to start the conversation. So of course,
Yes.
I didn't have any idea like how to start the conversation because I am not that kind of person. Because the person who is not introvert, extrovert person, so they can just start any kind of conversation. Doesn't matter the person is known or not. Just they try to start asking the question. But I'm not. I was not that kind of person.
Mm.
So like after learning this language, and because I have to deal with the people like strangers here, if I call anyone in this team application or any other application, so that I have to take the initiative. Like I have to start the conversation, right? So now I can say that I am not that much introvert person. I can easily talk with the people, but earlier it was not like that.
Mm.
So like I improved a lot after having this kind of applications because nowadays I am also using this kind of application like Fluency or Jostock or Team application.
Yeah.
So because of this, yeah, talking with the people. So now I am okay with it, talk to the people anytime. Yeah, anyway, doesn't matter because earlier I had also the hesitation to have a conversation on video call, but now I am very much comfortable both the conversation, right, and strangers also. I can easily talk with them because now I am able to convey my thought to the person easily.
Mm.
So yeah. But
Uh,
okay, I want to ask that you are totally surrounded with the English people, I think, right?
no, no, like many
You have
people,
to
they,
deal with the.
I'd
Mhm.
say like many people they think if a person would be abroad or another country, might they would be
Mhm.
getting English environment. But I'd
Exactly.
say it is not also reality. Like where I'm living, it is a
Oh.
village side. So even being in Saudi
Hmm.
Arabia, I have to, I can say. I can say struggle to talk with the other person through English. Here's no like many people, most of the people they don't understand Arabic language, like English language, so they
English
only
lang.
try to speak or communicate through Arabic language. So even I had to learn Arabic and simultaneously English. Sometimes I would say like I get a English environment after 2 or 3 months whenever any foreigner they come at my restaurant at my hotel to stay. So that time I get a chance to talk with them and to be honest, I love to like take these kinds of advantage, these kinds of opportunity
Hmm.
because like getting these kinds of opportunity after a long time and not utilizing it is a really bad, I'd say. So I try to talk with them,
Hmm.
have conversation at least like 5 to 10 minutes, and I love that. But even then I'm not getting English environment due to I also choose
Oh.
to be on some kinds of application where I can do practice speaking with a co-learner. So I have still so many
Hmm.
application, 2 or 3 application where I do practice every day for 1 or 2 hours, and simultaneously when now you can see we are on these kinds of platform where we can talk on video call. So I try to
Hmm.
utilize these kinds of opportunity and I can say inculcate in my daily routine so I can improve my confidence and fluency. I know like just
Yeah.
month back I was a person who was not able to talk with anyone on video call, and always I used to think
Oh.
how I'm going to communicate, how I'm going to talk, and how like what kinds of like a response would be from my side. But to be
Oh.
honest, my first video call it went terrible. I was not able to speak. I was literally feeling so much of nervous, hesitate. But even
Hmm.
then, so like I had taken these kinds of decision, taken these kinds of like risks in my life, so I can overcome these kinds of
Hmm.
problem, fear of talking with a person on video call. So I would say like
Yeah.
doing these kinds of activities gradually I have improved. Now I'm able to speak, now I can talk, now I can share my thought with anyone. But just a month before I was not able to do anything else. So I'd say like if
Oh.
you have a fear of talking with a other person, try to
Hmm.
face these kinds of challenge, try to face these kinds of
Yeah.
fear, and only then you would be able
Exactly.
to improve. You would be able to like grab a different kinds of opportunity in your life. Like how long you are going to feel fear, even like living as an introvert person, you have to take an initiative like yourself like a journey, and only then you would be success.
Yeah.
So I say like
Exactly. You're right.
I did also, and now I'm able to do. So whoever like
Hmm.
who has like some kinds of like a fear, they should like take these kinds of decision, and they can easily remove.
Yeah, it depends on our practice. If we do, if we practice more, if we do practice more, so then we can get the fluency more. Like, if we, because earlier I also had the like hesitation to talk with the people on video call, but gradually I improved, right? So now I am okay with that. Like any kind of talking, like if the person want to have a conversation audio call, so I am also ready for that and video too, because sometimes we just record the session and sometimes we just for practice purpose we can just join with the people on video call, right? So okay, may I know the which kind of applications are you using nowadays?
Like for audio calls, I use CV or Peer Up, but for video calls, you can see like we have conversation on Zoom application. So yeah, I'm using
Hmm.
only Zoom.
Or on daily basis, like how many sessions do you take? Only one or two or any other?
Like maybe one, sometimes two, and sometimes I don't
Hmm.
take session.
And you
So
are, hmm,
yeah.
yeah, and you are regular on like you regular on daily basis. You just take the session for your YouTube channel, or you are continuously uploading the videos on your YouTube channel
No, no, I'm not uploading consistently like a video, but so like I try to upload 2 or 3 video in a week. So
in
yeah,
a
I
week.
can like keep consistency, like a consistency, because like if you
Hmm.
are like try to connect with other person, and if you are not finding person, so definitely you don't have a video for upload. So I try to upload only two
Yeah.
videos
Right.
so I can manage and I can keep consistency. But like before starting these YouTube channels, I'd say I was the person who was not like who was not thinking about I should
Hmm.
have my YouTube channel. So
Yes. Yes. Same
yeah.
here.
So I started from like
Yeah. Likewise.
I should like
Hmm.
make a solo video, short video. So initially moment
Hmm.
I had this kinds of like a thought, but after like improving, gaining my confidence, I thought let's have a conversation on video call so I can improve myself, and
Hmm.
simultaneously whoever going to watch these kinds of video from my YouTube channel, definitely they can also get some kinds of inspiration and
Hmm.
motivation from these kinds of video. So that's the reason I thought I should have conversation and upload. And now I'm really happy. Now I'm really
Hmm.
enjoying these kinds of journey. Just like
Yeah.
connecting
Like
with the
you.
other person, sharing our thought, idea. It's really interesting. And it's also making us so
Yeah.
very
It's true.
comfortable and confidence, fluence, so much of thing.
Yeah, you're right. I had also this kind of fear earlier, but I didn't muster that much courage to create my channel. But some people said to me, "Okay, ma'am, you just go with that." Then I thought, okay, because I didn't know about anything regarding that YouTube channel, so that's why. But now I am okay with the like everything, right? I can easily create. I can easily talk with the people on video call and then yeah, conversational video, these kind of videos. So yeah, so like you talked about the peer up application. So what kind of application? You just have a conversation with the people on video or only just on audio call?
Like on Peer Up, you'll get a chance to talk with a person from diverse background, but it would be audio call. And there you will get a unlimited talk time. And that is a benefit. So there is not
Okay, there is no any time limit over there.
there is no any time limit, and you can spend as much as your times, I say. And that's the reason I love to spend more and more time. And in a day,
Okay,
I spend
so
2 hour,
hmm,
three
so
hours sometimes.
okay, so we have to like, is there any kind of subscription we have to take over there or just it's free?
No, no, you don't have to pay for money. It is a free application, and you can use anytime. So I
Or
even
just Only Indian people can join over there, or just you get a chance to talk with the foreigners or native speakers too?
No, no. Like a foreigners might you would be not able to get a chance to connect with you. Like yes,
Hmm.
and I would say like a mostly if, you are going to connect with the Indian and simultaneously Pakistani people, Bangladesh or Nepal. So this country are
Oh,
connecting each other, and I would say like
only
people
just
are.
neighboring country.
Mhm. So
Hmm.
people are so very amazing, and they also so very curious to learn this language. So I'd say like you can't find a everyday fluent speaker. I'd say intermediate speaker,
Hmm.
but sometimes you are going to come across some person they would be really good at English. And I love to talk with everyone, no matter either beginner or intermediate or who
Oh.
would be. So I
Hmm.
talk with everyone. At least I spend 30 minutes with one person.
Hmm.
So I love that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, ma'am, tell
Hmm.
me something
Okay. If
about
you
like
have, yeah.
so where are you from?
I'm from Delhi, in
Okay,
India.
you
India, Delhi. Yeah.
okay, you are from
I'm
Delhi.
from
And
India. Yeah, I'm from India, I can say, because you are living in another country. So that's why it is better to say I'm from India.
no,
If you
no,
know about India, so yeah, we can say that it's
I
I'm from Delhi.
I know about India so very well because I have been
Uh,
connecting through some application from diverse background, and I know many
mm,
state of India, and even I have been to India so many times, more than 15 or 20 times just in Bihar. We have a Bihar border, and I
okay.
live near the Bihar border, and due to I got a chance to go. And we go to in
Mm,
India just to buy some stuff. Sometimes, like if I get sick, so we go to over there. So it's it's not that much of costly maybe because like
mm-hmm.
in Nepal, if you want to buy some stuff, you'll have to pay just a little bit more money. But in India, we have to like pay money, but even then it is not that much of like more money, and that's the reason
Mm-hmm.
we prefer
Yeah.
to go in India or buy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you are from
Yeah, it's
Delhi.
bearable. You can just easily bear here, like if you
Mhm.
are in India, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but
also
it is very expensive to stay or to live in abroad, right?
yeah, it
Yeah.
is expenses, but even like if you are getting some, I can say accommodation from company, so might you are not going to be like you don't have to pay money for
It is
room,
very
for food,
difficult task to, yeah, it is very difficult task to stay over there on rented home, right?
okay,
In any
right.
abroad. Yeah, because I have talked with many people. Like one lady is also from like England. So then she is living in on rented home. So that is very costly. One and half lakh rupees per month. Oh my God, it's
Mm.
very, it's very
Yeah.
expensive.
It is true.
Yeah.
Like you'll have to pay in real, or if person would be from like Poland, so definitely they would be paying in dollar. So that's the reason
And
dollar or real it is so very expensive. If we will compare with the
Hmm.
Nepali areas or Indian areas, so it's so
Yes,
much of like a money. So, but even then
exactly.
in I can say in Saudi Arabia you don't have to pay so much money for rent. 1 month money maybe like a
Mm,
Indian rupees would be maybe like a 4 or 5 thousand money you will have to pay for room rent, and you
okay.
will get everything
Mm,
like electricity, water, everything you will get. So here it's not
mm,
that much of expenses, but it's you can say price are raising, like raising every day, I can say day by day. So even you will have to pay lots of money for everything if you want to like buy grocery, if you want to buy some stuff
mm,
for yourself, even like anything. If you are buying, you will have to pay just a little bit more money than before. But I'd say just like a few years back, it was not expensive here, even in Saudi. But now it's just so much of expenses. You can't pay so much of money, I can say. And say if you have like a less salary, it would be really difficult to manage. So sometimes like we
mm,
face problems because my salary it is so very less, and due to I have to like face this kinds of problem. But even then, like some family circumstances, family struggles, like that kept me in Saudi Arabia, and still I'm here, and I would
mm.
be here till 5 years, and after that I'll go in Nepal, and then I'll return forever.
Okay.
Okay, so okay,
That's
tell
it.
me, ma'am, you said like
Mm.
you are like living in Delhi. So like, what is the temperature over there, and what is the
Uh,
environment? What kinds of environment are you getting for your even language? I have heard one thing about Delhi. Delhi, it is a city of educated people. There mostly people they speak English or Hindi language too. So are you getting English environment in Delhi?
Okay, like first, your first question was like temperature, right?
Yes.
So nowadays, it's very hot here. Like the temperature is above 42. So it is like unbearable because if we think okay to go outside, so it is very difficult to manage over there, right? So like it's a we can say blazing hot outside. So it like we can manage at home, but it is very difficult to go outside. Just if we have some work or just we are bound to go outside, so that time we go. Otherwise, we don't prefer to go outside. So yeah, that's all. And if you talk about like environment, so yeah, in my society there is environment, but I don't go outside because nowadays I'm not going outside. But if I go any kind of monument or for visiting purpose, so I can get the environment over there, but not in my society because I don't that much social here, socialize here. Because yeah, most of the people they just go with in the evening time. I go for evening walks sometime, but not every time. But nowadays, like all the people here, all the people just they speak with their children in English only. We can say that we have the if we go outside, so we can talk with the people. Right in my society, most of the ladies they talk with their children, small children in English only. Just they don't know like sometime it happens that they don't know the Hindi word, but they know only English word regarding that because they every time speak in English. So this kind of environment is here only just. So if I get the environment, so just only I talk. If I want to talk with the people, so just I use this kind of application to talk with the people, not physically. I didn't go. I don't go outside for talking with the people. Just most of the people in my area, they just talk in Hindi only. But if we talk about the parents, they try to speak with their children only in English, right? If I start speaking English, so that they can easily like talk with me in English, but I don't go outside, so that's why I don't have any environment we can say here. just I speak with my own self, right? With my own, or just I use this kind of application like team application. Nowadays, just I use only team application, not like those like Ace Fluency or Joe Shop. Just when I got, so since I got this application, so just I have been using only this application, not the other ones, because this application is enough, right? Because here we can just have a conversation on video or audio both. So just only we want this only. Or if we talk about the other application, just audio call are available only.
Hmm.
So that's why I prefer to talk with the people here only.
Yeah, that's really great. I would
Yeah.
say even then you are making English environment surrounding you. And what
Hmm.
about like as you said, like you talk on these kinds of application, yeah. So what about listening, practicing, even reading? Are you like do you like to read book or not?
Oh, this is my loophole, you can say. Just I don't have habit of reading or writing both. Just I do two things, like only just listening and speaking. Earlier I listened a lot because whenever I work like my household chores, whenever I do my household chores, so that time just I put my earbuds or like listen every time whenever I get time doing while doing my work, right? If I get like leisure time, so that time I prefer to talk with the people on video call. Otherwise, I most of the time also talk with the people while doing my work because now I am so much accustomed to do this kind of activity. Like while doing my household chores, just I go with the audio call. If the person is available, so I talk with that person on audio call. And if anyone is not here to talk, so just I listen the conversational video, the podcast, these type of things. But I don't have habit of reading or writing. Just I want to like someone the people suggest to me, okay, you should start. I am trying to start that, but still I am like finding the problem to develop this kind of habit.
Yeah,
So, but
as you
yeah, I
said,
know that the benefit of reading. I know very well. Just I'm going to start. Yeah, just I have this kind of procrastinating things like no later I will do later. So, but it is not good. But I have to start. Yeah,
mm,
later I
yeah,
will start definitely
as you said,
because
like
nowadays I'm not getting so much time.
Hmm. Because reading has a
Yeah.
lots of things, I would say. You will get lots
Yeah,
some like
no,
knowledge from just like a reading. And I'm
exactly. Yeah.
also not good at reading, but even then I prefer to read for 5 to 10 minutes in the morning time, so I can do pronunciation practicing, and simultaneously I can improve my vocabulary and sentence structure. So that's the reason I prefer to
Hmm.
read something else in the morning time. And it has
Okay,
become
so
nowadays a habit for 10 minutes every day, and without
it is
yeah,
said. Yeah, it is said that if you do the things deliberately for few days, so it can be your habit, right?
yeah.
So we have to forcefully we have to do that.
Ma'am, we should wrap up this session because we are running out of
Hmm.
time. I can see here. So,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
it
Yeah.
was
It was
really,
really wonderful.
yeah.
It was really wonderful session with you. So I enjoyed a lot. Really. Yeah.
I also enjoy, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk with you. And have a great night. Bye.
It's my pleasure. Okay. Thank you so much for connecting
Same
me.
to
Okay.
you,
Bye
ma'am.
bye. Good night.
Same to
Yeah.
you.